What is momentum and why physicists invented that concept? So the momentum of an object denoted by the letter P, I don't know what P stands for, is equal to m times v, which is the product of its mass and its velocity. If you know why we use the letter P, please leave a comment below. Okay, so momentum P is equal to mv, but what does it mean to take the mass of an object and multiply by its velocity? So there are two ways to approach this problem. The first and more intuitive way is to think about momentum as a quantity used to describe how hard it is, so to speak, to bring a moving object to a halt. So a full load truck will be harder to stop than an empty one if they are going at the same speed. That is why momentum depends on the object's mass. How about two identical trucks? The faster one will be harder to stop than the slower one, right? And that's why momentum depends on the velocity. So the more massive and the faster an object is moving, the more momentum it has, and vice versa. Now let's talk about what do I mean by how hard it is to stop an object. So if you have to use a large force over a long period of time, then it is hard, and vice versa. If you just need to use a smaller force and in shorter interval of time, then it is not that hard. Now let's move to the second explanation why momentum is defined. So momentum was defined because people noticed that when two objects collide, there is one thing that is conserved, which means it doesn't change over time, and that one is momentum. The initial total momentum of a system is always equal to the final total momentum of that system, which means before collision, the total momentum is the same as after the collision. Now you know what momentum is and why people define it. Who am I? I'm just an Asian physics teacher. See you around.